It's Steve Masters from GotGame. We're here at EA Summer Showcase, and Yuri just got off the big stage with all the new announcements for Madden 13. It's great announcements, Wii U and Kinect.
Yeah, absolutely. Specifically for the Wii U, you know, we're really excited about being able to bring the Madden franchise to the new Nintendo system. You know, we've got a lot of new features that we're really excited about, and you saw a preview of that, you know, on the stage.
So, Yuri, the last time I played Madden on the Wii, I had the nunchuck in my left hand and the Wii remote in the right, and I was flicking the ball around, and it was actually, once I got used to it, took me like an hour to learn it, but then I got the hang of it and I actually enjoyed it.
Right on.
So what are we going to expect now that it's on Wii U?
Well, so one of the first things that we set out to do on this console was to actually get away from some of the more physical aspects that you may have been doing on the Wii. We wanted to make sure that we were bringing an authentic football simulation to Nintendo fans on the Wii U. And so what we did was we played to the strengths of the gamepad, which is this awesome controller that the Wii U comes with, you know, and it has its touchscreen capabilities. So we brought, you know, some of the, we wanted to make sure that the features that we were providing Madden fans, core Madden fans, are things that they can see as sort of an advantage, right? They're used to doing things a certain way. You know, if they're true Madden fans, you know, they've played the game in the past, they know how it works. We wanted to make sure that we were enhancing their experience, right, through the use of this touchscreen. So we've got features like we've redesigned the playbook, the way that you call your plays. You can use the touchscreen to quickly just navigate through, you know, every area of your playbook just through tapping, you know, your formation, your set, your plays. You can swipe through all of your plays. You can flip your plays. All that kind of stuff you can really quickly do just by tapping on the touchscreen, and it's all laid out in front of you, so you don't have to back out through a series of menus. Like, everything is just really quick to be able to navigate and choose. Things like substitutions, things like changing your packages. Again, it's really kind of cool to have this touchscreen interface because we can just put the formation diagram that you have in front of you. You can tap on a player icon. You can bring up all of the different players that you can substitute in that position, all really quickly, again, by, you know, just tapping on this touchscreen. So it's really a very, it's kind of twofold, right? We innovated in the way that it makes it very accessible to people that aren't necessarily comfortable with some of those things. It's really easy to look at and understand how it works, and you can kind of mess around with it without feeling too intimidated, you know, by some of the other interfaces that Madden uses. And at the same time, for, you know, your harder core guys, it allows you to do things a lot more quickly.
So let me back up a minute. Sure. You set up your plays, touch screen, you can pick, you know, a passing play to the wide receiver, go long, right? Mm-hmm. Pick that play, yep. And then from there, you're back to standard controls. So it would be backing up with the quarterback, pressing the correct button at the right time to launch the ball to the right receiver. So it's not like you're going to be flicking on the touchpad. Yeah, we definitely didn't want to do anything too gimmicky. We didn't want to, you know, like you said, sort of flick the controller to throw the ball, or we didn't want to have to, you know, make you do anything kind of unnatural, I guess, in order to just play this game. We want you to be able to play an authentic Madden experience. We wanted to bring that to people, and it's something that really has been maybe lacking a little bit on Nintendo consoles in the past. But even before the gameplay, during pre-play, you know, obviously, you know, I was just talking about the play call stuff. That's when you choose your play. Then when you get up to the line, we've got pre-play features as well, right? So for the first time ever, the touchpad allows you to now interact with your players on offense and be able to draw custom routes for those players. Typically now, like in Madden, you can still hot route players, but they're all predefined routes for those that you have to choose from. Here now, you can quickly basically make a custom play on the fly, right? You just get in there, you touch a guy, drag your finger across the touch screen, create a new route, and you can go right down the line and do that for all of your receivers if you want. On the defensive side of the ball, again, you know, we wanted to emphasize speed. We wanted to make the experience much better for the Madden user that's used to these systems, right? So typically on defense, it takes a lot
of time to make any kind of adjustments if you're not really used to all of the controls. So what we wanted to do was to bring that to the forefront onto the touchscreen, make it a lot easier for people. So you can tap on a guy on defense, you can drag your finger or stylus into a different area of the field and change their assignment. So if a guy's lined up in man coverage, you can tap on him, drag your finger up to the deep end of the field and put him into a deep zone, or throw him into a blitz, or put him into QB spy. All of the different things, all the different hot routes that you can do now very quickly and very simply on the touchscreen.
One person will have a Wii remote and nunchuck, and the other person will have the gamepad to play two-player games. And how does that work out? Like, have you played that in queue testing and all that?
Yeah, absolutely. Like the multiplayer experience, again, we're supporting the Pro Controller, which is essentially will have all of the same buttons, all the same controls that the gamepad does, minus the screen. So, assuming that you turn off the gamepad advantages, then it's a completely level playing field for both players.
Well, cool. And the Pro Controller will be a separate item that you'll need to purchase?
As far as we know, it is. Nintendo hasn't really released any information about the way that they're going to bundle things or whatnot. So. Okay.
Last question, probably, I guess, is you've been working on this game, and is there anything that you feel that the Wii U version of Madden 13 has that you're not going to be able to get, besides the touchscreen stuff, but content-wise, that the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 players who purchase that game are going to miss out on if they don't jump in on the Wii U version?
No, that's actually one of our strengths, I think, is the actual parity that we have with the other systems. We want to provide a continuous and a consistent Madden experience across all of our platforms. So it was really important for us to keep in sync with the way that Madden is presented on the 360 and the way Madden is presented on the PS3. We've got the high def experience now with the Wii U. So visually and through presentation, I mean, we're very much in par with what the other consoles are offering.
Even with the online multiplayer as well?
Yeah, so online, we're definitely making a push. Nintendo wants to make a very big push in the online space. We'll have our connected career mode, which will support 32 players in the same league, online players in the same league. You'll be able to go head-to-head with them, obviously. You'll also be able to play head-to-head against online players anywhere. We'll have, our lobbies, our leaderboards, all those kind of cool things that you'll be able to engage with other players online.
Well, thanks a lot, Yuri, for talking to us. It's really exciting. When do you think we'll be able to actually get the Wii U and Madden 13 on the Wii U?
Unfortunately, Nintendo hasn't really announced any kind of release date, so it's up to them. But we will be a launch title.
Fantastic. Thanks again.